Hey guys, thanks so much for joining. My name is Jim McCord. I am a real estate agent. I've been licensed full-time since 1993. What I'm going to share with you today is a product I've been using for a couple years, and without question, I can say it is the best marketing I've done in all 27 years. The company is called BannerSeason. I'm anxious to share it with you. The key thing that I like to have done in my own career, all 27 years, and now that I coach, for the last 3 years I coach realtors, is to tell agents to be different, because we've got between 1 and 2 million realtors in this country. Most are pretty much the same. They market themselves the same. And with this product, you can market yourself a lot different. Here's an example. This is the kind of material that most realtors either mail out or drop off. It's really nice brochures. There's some from a lot of different companies there. I happen to be with Keller Williams now. I was with RE/MAX for 7 years. I was with Coldwell Banker and 3 other companies over all 27 years. And none of them have, they all have material like you see there, but none of them have material like I'm going to show you in this presentation. And that's what sets us apart. With BannerSeason, you can customize cards. Now, this is a greeting card. This is the one on the right is a greeting card. That's a 5x7 greeting card. The cost on that customized is either 50 cents or $1.99. 50 cents if you're a gold member, $1.99 if you're a retail user. And we'll talk about that a little bit at the very end. But there's 2 ways to join. You can join free. You don't have to pay anything to join, and you pay retail price. That retail price is $1.99 for that card. So I'm going to share with you guys how you can use this to prospect, to get listings, how you can use it to thank your clients like closing gifts, and how you can use it to pick up buyers, and also how you can use it to stay in touch with your sphere. But these next few cards are how you could use this as a prospecting tool. So imagine that house, imagine that's your house, that yellow house there with the green roof, and it's either for sale by owner or expired. You own that house. You go out to your mailbox, and let's say it's just the card. It's not the mug and the brownies. You open an envelope and you see that card with photo of your house. Probably going to be pretty safe to say that's going to be the only card you've ever got in your life with a color photo of your house on a really nice, classy greeting card. So you're going to open that and see what's on the inside. And on the inside of that is a message from me, the realtor, talking about, why you might want to meet with me. So that's the card. And then you also have the option of sending, as you'll see, a lot of customized products. Coffee mugs are phenomenal. Brownies are phenomenal. You can put photos on there. You can put wording, as you'll see, on any of the cards or any of the products. This was an expired listing down in Florida. And the card is on the right. That's 5x7 card. You'll see with that one, I did not make the photo, or the agent did not make the photo, the entire front of the card. Put a little frame around it and put the wording below it. And the envelope for that card is on the left. So the photo of the house is not only on the card, but it's on the envelope also. Think how powerful that is. These are like $2.29 a card for these. It's really crazy, and quite crazy and expensive. And the power of a for sale by owner or an expired listing going out to the mailbox and seeing their house on the envelope. They're thinking, who did that? They're going to open it right away. And then you can't really tell by the size, but you see at the top here, the previous cards I shared were 5x7. These cards, this card here on the right is 8.5 inches by 11 inches. Company calls it a gigagram. It's a heavier stock card also, incredibly powerful to send. And it's just a lot bigger, and it's a lot heavier stock than the other ones. These are $6.99 if you're a retail user, and $3 and $3.69, $3.67, I believe. $3.67 if you're a gold member. But think of the power of that. If that was your mini farm, or that was your house, and you got that envelope in the mail, you're going to open that. This is a $2 million listing that I got a couple years back by sending this card with that mug. And like I said, you can send whatever you want. You can send just a card only. You can send a card with one gift or a card with multiple gifts. This particular one, I sent that card. It was an expired listing, photo of their house on the outside. your listing is expired. Are you still interested in selling? My message on the inside. And then I sent out with this mug, this coffee mug. And a lot of agents will say, Jim, why would they want a mug with their house on it? That doesn't make any sense. They're selling the house. Well, yeah, it really does make sense because they lived there for years and that was their house. That's a great keepsake to have a mug with their house, and it sets you apart instantly. No other realtor is doing that. Really powerful stuff. Really gets their attention. Now I'm going to share with you how you can use banner season for closing gifts or thank you gifts. And these thank you gifts, I like, if it's for a closing, if it's for a buyer at a closing, I like sending it to myself before the closing and then walking into the closing with the box. That way, after all the paperwork's signed, I can slide the box across the table. And this particular one was a house I sold last year. And the box that all the other gifts came in had a photo. I put a photo of their house on top of the box. So think about that. I slide a box across the closing table after all the paperwork's done, and they see the house that they just signed for on the top of the box. It's so powerful. Then they open that, take that lid off, and then you know they're going to keep that box. And that box is $3.74. If you're a gold member, $3.74. And 2 coffee mugs. Now this is different angles of the same mug. So this is one coffee mug, and I had some aerial photos, so I used different photos on the 2 different mugs, and this is the other mug. It was a husband and wife. They were in their 60s, so they got 2 coffee mugs, both with photos of their house, full wrap. They got these brownies, 4 brownies, and you probably can't read that, but it says, thanks for working with me to purchase your awesome new home. Photo of their house and my signature on there. With the brownies, with the mugs, with the cards, you can design them any way you want. It's like Photoshop almost, and it's very easy to do. Any kind of design you want to put on there, but what makes it work and what I always use and what I coach my agents to do is make the photos on the products and on the cards about the prospect or about your client. And along with the 2 coffee mugs, the box, these 4 brownies, I also gave them a Home Depot gift card for $25. There's a thank you card. And in this particular case, I made it a postcard. Thanks for working with me, aerial photo of their house. My thank you message was on the flip side. And so you know that was the total cost of everything in that box, including the box. You see the items on the left, and you see the cost of those items on the right. So the box was $3.74, each mug was $10.99. The brownies were $7.49. That's for 4 of them, and they are delicious brownies. They truly are. Postcard is free. You'll see if you're a gold member, you can send unlimited postcards free. I'll get to that in a few slides here. And then the Home Depot card was $25. And there is a $2 service charge if you send gift cards, because the company BannerSeason makes no money on the gift cards, so they do have to have a service charge for that. And then postage, they send everything priority through USPS, which gets tracked. Postage on that was $17.49. The total cost of all those gifts, including postage and a $25 gift card, was $77.70. That's a powerful thank you gift. And I absolutely love it. The clients have loved receiving my gifts. Here's another one, another house that I closed on last year. But a photo of the house they sold and the house they bought with some other gifts in that box. 2 coffee mugs with photo of their house. And then brownies. I sent them 2 different brownies, 2 different kinds of brownies. I like to share Cindy's story. Cindy Shetterly. She is the #1 agent in all of Northern Kentucky. She makes well over $1 million a year. She happens to be with Keller Williams. I recruited her. I'm her sponsor into Keller Williams about 5 years ago. She also is my #1 user in BannerSeason. She spends more with BannerSeason than anybody, but she allows me to share this. One of the things that she does with every client she has is she asks when she starts working, you pre-qualify a client and then you meet with them and you ask questions, whether they're a buyer or a seller, you're asking questions. Well, one of the things that she puts in that repertoire of questions is, what's your birthday? Sometimes they'll say, why do you ask? And she says, I love sending birthday gifts. And BannerSeason has these campaigns, which I can't get into all of that now, but the campaigns are phenomenal. You can create like a for sale by owner campaign or an expired campaign. You can create a nice to meet you campaign. You're given some campaigns from the company. But what a campaign is a card that goes out automatically. And what Cindy uses with the birthday campaign is the birthday campaign. She puts their name and their birthday in there one time, and she has a card that's pre-selected, pre-saved that she made changes to fit her, a birthday card, and she also attaches 2 brownies. So everybody Cindy has worked with in her 14-year career gets a birthday card every year, and they get 2 brownies. Now, for those of you who may have seen my presentation other weeks, every now and then she mixes it up. Like every other year she'll do, instead of the 2 brownies, she'll include a $5 Starbucks gift card. But anyway, it's just a great way to stay in touch with her clients. I like to throw this in. The mugs I showed you were pretty much, I think for the most part, all full wrap. There was one photo and it was a full wrap of the entire mug. I just like showing this so you know that you don't have to just put one photo. You can put multiple photos. You can put wording. You can put backgrounds. You can put borders. It's really awesome, and people love getting these. Like that Home Sweet Home one. That was a thank you gift for the people who bought that house from me. Same with the bottom left there. I didn't put anything on that one. The bottom left mug. I sent them 2 mugs. That's a full wrap of a really cool ranch on a beautiful yard. That Dream Team, that mug that you see down near the bottom, a little bit to the left to center, that was how I got Cindy Shetterly, that #1 agent, introduced to BannerSeason. That's her team, and I went to her website and I got that picture of her team, and I put it on 7 mugs, and I sent a card with 7 mugs to Cindy's office. She got that. She said, McCord, how the hell did you do that? I want to do that. And so anyway, that's why and how she joined BannerSeason. Same with Michelle Mamo, a Coldwell banker. That's Michelle's photo and Coldwell's logo. I go to it's not just great for golf, for real estate. It's phenomenal for any business that you or anybody you know that might be in. I golf once a year. I used to golf quite a bit more than that, but now it's down to 1 time a year. And that outing actually uses BannerSeason to send thank you cards to each foursome that plays in the outing. And they pick the card that has not only, that's the card on the right, so they take a photo of each foursome. So each guy, that's me on the left, and me and the other 3 got this card in this envelope. Now each foursome got the same card, only it had their photo of their foursome, not our photo, on the card and on the envelope. And then on the inside of the card, that was the same for everybody. So, I mean, imagine how, people keep these cards. And these cards, again, are 50 cents, literally 50 cents. That's the back of the card. They designed, whoever uses BannerSeason designs these panels on these cards any way you want. When I started out, I told you I could also show you how to use this to attract buyers. And this is phenomenal. It's a service that BannerSeason has. They work with one of, I believe it's the largest mailing list company in the country. And directly on the BannerSeason site, you do not have to go to another site. You can build a custom mailing list. And you'll see that in a minute here. I like to show you could build a mailing list of homeowners who lived in certain zip codes, 5 years or more, 10 years or more, 20 years or more. You can pick their income, their credit rating, their credit score. You can pick married, I'm not married, their age. It's like any other build a mailing list, but you do it right on site on BannerSeason. This particular example was for renters only. And I selected renters in one zip code that had a 650 or higher credit score. And this was the front of the postcard. This is the back of the postcard. We have merge fields at BannerSeason. So when you see those square brackets, that automatically brings in their name. Because in this example, I bought 305 names. Now, on the actual mailing, I actually would put that merge field up here also, so it would have their name on the front of the card. But this was an example that I created. But the merge fields are awesome because it is customized that way to each person that you're mailing this card to. So to give you an idea, there's the build a mailing list. We're on the BannerSeason site right now. You click on address book, then click on build a mailing list, and you can select individuals or businesses, and then you click geography and you click demography. And you have dozens and dozens of things to select from. For this example, I selected, we'll go from the bottom up, renters only in the zip code 41071 with a credit rating estimated of 650 or more and an income of 30,000 or more. So the system told me there were 305 of those records. I put 305 in there, I bought them all. Cost me a total of $28 to buy those, $28.82, which is phenomenal. And then those names and addresses get loaded directly into my BannerSeason address book. I attached that card to that group, and everybody got that card, all 305 people. The cards are free. If you are, the 4x6 postcards are free, unlimited. You pay postage only, 37 cents if you're a gold member. If not, I believe it's 43 cents a postcard plus 37 cents for postage. But it's well worth joining as a gold member. You'll get with the person who invited you here, but gold package is only $49 a month. But this entire mailing, including buying the names, the 305 names and addresses, $28.82 for that, $112 for the mailing, because it's 37 cents postage times 305. So that entire mailing was $141. Go to 305 renters with a credit score of 650 or more. Now that I have those 305 names, I could mail to those same 305 people once a month, once a quarter, whatever I want. I don't have to buy the names again. I've got them. It's crazy. It's really, really powerful stuff. It's so good that I wrote a book, Revolution Real Estate Sales. The original book is on Amazon. Do not go to Amazon because I don't have this revised book on Amazon yet. I have the original book, which was through another marketing company. But you can get this book from BannerSeason on the BannerSeason site. And I have not only the tips how to use BannerSeason in there, but I've got a lot of other tips that I coach on in the book. So BannerSeason.com, you need to go, that's the site you need to go to. You do need an invitation code to join. Get that from the person that sent you this video or sent you to this presentation. And I am going to actually stop this video right now, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. I'm going to stop the recording on it.